So this one is another kind of problem that involves remainder. Okay. The problem says Anna baked 29 cookies. Okay. So she baked how many? 29 cookies. She will share the cookies with 5 friends. Which cookies is she gonna share with 5 friends? The ones that she baked. Which are how many? 29. So she's gonna share 29 cookies with 5 friends. So my relationship is between cookies. Yes.
It's 6 people because her friends and her.
Well, you're going ahead of me right now. I'm just putting this. We're stopping this sentence right now. I know that she's gonna bake 29 cookies. 29 cookies. And going to share those cookies with 5 friends. She's gonna share it with 5 friends. Here is where it gets tricky though. The next sentence says she will give the leftovers to her sister. What does that tell me? Leftovers. The remainder. That leftover, that's the remainder. What I'm not going to be able to share. Okay? So she's going to give, she will give the leftover to her sister. And the question is, how many cookies will her sister get? How many cookies is she gonna get to her sister? Here is something that that I did not see though. Before I can figure out how many cookies I'm gonna give to my sister or she's going to give to her sister, what is it that I need to know? Well, I know how many she's sharing with 5 friends. What is it that I don't know yet?
How many cookies are left? How many cookies are left?
Well, yes, I know. I need to know how many are left, but before I do that, exactly how many cookies is she gonna give to each friend? Because if I don't know how many cookies I'm gonna give each of my friends, I'm not gonna be able to know how many I'm gonna have left over. See, in this problem, it's not telling me how many goes for each friend. It's asking me directly for how many are left over. But so this kind of problem is more complicated because we gotta think, okay, before I can figure out how many I'm gonna have left over, first I need to figure out how many cookies or each friend is gonna receive. Once I figure out how many cookies each friend is going to receive, then I can say, oh, okay, I'm gonna have this many leftovers. Okay. So first, I need to figure out 29 cookies for 5 friends. How many cookies are gonna get to each friend? Now remember, this is not the question of the problem. The problem is not asking me how many cookies will each friend get. The question is asking me how many cookies are going to be left over for the sister. But before I can figure out how many cookies are left for the sister, I need to figure out how many cookies I'm going to give to each of my friends. For example, if I have 5 cookies and I'm going to share with 2 friends and I'm going to give the leftover to my sister, what do I need to figure out first?
How many the friends ate?
Exactly, which is if I have 5 cookies and I'm going to give to my 2 friends, each friend is going to get 2. 2 for one friend, 2 for another friend. Then I can figure out how many is left over, this one right here. So before I can figure out how many is left over, I need to see how many are for each one of my friends. So I always start with 1. Can I go from friends to cookies? No, because that's what I need to figure out. So I can't go that way. How do I go from 1 to 5?
Times 5.
Times 5. Can I do the same with my question?
No.
No. So I need to come back dividing by 5. So 29, I have to divide it by 5. So to figure out how many cookies will each friend get, I need to divide my 29 cookies divided by my 5 friends. Again, that's not the answer to the question I'm doing that because I need to figure out how many cookies I'm gonna give to each friend first, then how many I'm gonna have left over for my sister. Okay? So to build my model, I need to use what I know. I know that I have 29 cookies, and I know that I have 5 friends. Since I don't know how am I going to share the 29, or how many each one is gonna get, I need to start with what I know. I know I have 5 friends. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 friends. So, and how can I make sure that everybody gets the same amount? Okay, so I give 1 to each one until I get to 29, or the closest thing to 29, right? So 1 cookie, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Notice I got 25 cookies already. Up to this point, I have 25 cookies. Can I make another round?
No.
No, because I only have 29. So I'm going to put them aside. 20, 26, 27, 28, 29. So these 4 are going to be what? My leftover or my remainder. So now I know that each of my friends is going to receive 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cookies. But again, the question is not how many cookies will each get. The question is how many cookies will be left over for my sister. So my sister is going to receive 4 cookies. Her sister will get 4 cookies. Again, because, so now if you notice, the answer is how many is in each, or each friend is going to receive. The answer in your left over, which are my 4 cookies.